Okay, guys. So, starting my chat here. Hope everybody's doing well. Decided to take advantage of my time at the laundromat tonight. Got my merch on. Just do your job, unlock the potential within, and just having a chat. And the chat today is about life changes, how to deal with the punches, how to deal with when life throws things at you, And honestly, coming down to the laundromat is actually kind of peaceful for me. Uh, Interacting with different people, or at least living life with different people, and it's kind of a cool community thing. And I actually think I want to own a laundromat because there's some cool things that I would do in the laundromat to make it a fun experience for uh, customers. I think it's an innovative place to do some business, right? Like having vending machines in here, having uh, maybe some TV setup. They might get hijacked, but just making it a community vibe, right? Or even have a random espresso machine or something, like something where people can spend additional dollars. So they're already going to be spending some time here, so why not? Why not have like a whole little mini convenience scanner checkout place? So that's where my head's at. I think I'm interested in that. I don't think I know I'm actually interested in that. So one of these days, I think I'm gonna be in a market to buy a laundromat. Cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. Money deposits just sitting here, And I think that creating having a cash flowing business and having the ability to have income flowing in. This laundromat that I'm in is open 24/7 pretty much to have people on staff from 9 to 1, which I think is really neat and interesting. So, slowing down and, enjoying life, slowing down and experiencing these things and, understanding and learning how to deal with changes and the punches of life. And so, getting back to my content game, I'll be honest, I get exhausted and discouraged like everybody else because it's like, man, is this what I'm doing really making sense? And part of the problem is I was telling my algorithm all over the place, motivational coach, right? I'm a basketball coach, right? That's what I'm titled as, but I do so much more than just coach basketball. And so, I like doing the content thing. I like doing the content creator program. Facebook has changed this system. So, I mean, it's really not worth the time much anymore to work on their platform. And so here we are, guys. Here we are down at the laundromat enjoying life. I actually like coming down here. I like to interact with the people, or at least just see people and see their stories and watching people live life and just being the best that I can be, right? And so I think it's interesting. I think there's a subtlety to this, a humility, a peacefulness to it, where you're learning to grow and develop as an individual person. And it doesn't always seem that way. It doesn't always feel that way. But I'm certainly feeling that, and I'm certainly having a vibe. And so tonight, I didn't get a chance to do my podcast to get kickstarted, but I had some other life things to do, and I think this is probably the best use case of my time. One, I can record live. I can go live. And then once I go live, I can move it over to the Riverside app or the Edits app, and I can cut it down. And I'll probably send it to the Riverside app, so I don't have to do the manual editing. I probably should hire an editor, but life is what it is. And so, the thing about time and convenience is the time and convenience of things. And so that's why being down here is actually kind of convenient because it forces me to sit and think instead of running around, driving around town. I have to sit and think, I have to sit and think, and I have to think through things and contemplate and focus. And, it's peaceful. I'm in here by myself. And so it makes me feel like I'm traveling, right? I'm traveling outside of my comfort. I'm traveling outside of my day to day. And, I think the best thing to do when dealing with crisis is don't wait for a crisis to change your life. Don't wait for a crisis to impact your life. Don't wait for a crisis to change, the things that you're going to do with your life, Trying to I'm trying to clear the screen off. I guess you can't clear the thing scrolling in on the thing, but check out my merch. Just do your job. UnitySociety.com. Reach out to me if you didn't catch that. UnitySociety.com. We're collecting stories. We share stories. We buy stories. We're buying stories. So this is a good time to think how to deal with change, how to deal with life changes. Yeah, casual. Oh, the AI's getting good. Oh, that's good. It's real good.